All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to do a real quick review, maybe not, maybe so, review of Red Atlas's Stasis Chamber, Weapon X Stasis Chamber. A lot of us like having these little stasis chambers in our dioramas. A while back, I put together this stasis chamber back here. It's kind of pricey, this one back here, but it does look really great. But at the same time, I didn't want to, number one, I hate to admit, I'm kind of lazy, so I didn't want to put another one together. I have another one. And they're kind of pricey. But this offering was actually pretty good as well. From what I've seen, I haven't put it together or anything, but we're going to get to it in just a second. Oh, and for those of you who haven't been a part of the lab diorama, this is one of my first dioramas that I put together, the lab, Dr. Mindbender's lab diorama. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this bad boy. So here's what you get. You get, of course, the tube right here. Very nice. It's got this clear acrylic right here at the front, which is very nice. So there you go. And here's some details for you. Looks good. I mean, it's a 3D printed little tube. I'll put a link in the description of where to go get this little guy right here. In the past, I did have another Weapon X, and I'll show you guys the other stasis chamber that I had with the Weapon X. I kind of put it together, and I actually might color some of this to add some details to it. Just to bring it to life a little more, just to add some color to it. But anyways, for the most part, it looks great. So, I also have a Weapon X, stasis tube that I created from some, off the wall, like kitty thing or whatever. You remember how we were putting it together from just things that look like stasis tubes? Well, that's what I did. And I'll show you a picture of it, put it up here somewhere so you guys can take a look. But yeah, that was my first attempt, and then I picked up that one, and now I got this one from Red Atlas. I'm sure I'll do something with it. So actually, I might use it in another diorama, right? The Joe's got to have another diorama, or maybe I'll make this the Joe's diorama, and this looks more like a Dr. Mindbender, stasis tube than that. So maybe I'll build another diorama for Dr. Mindbender and make it more, I don't know, menacing. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to it real quick. Here's the tube. You guys already seen that. Here's the other parts that come with it down here. So I believe this is the top part. So there you go. Taking a look at that. Yeah. It's the top part. It's got this little ring here. And yeah, it fits right on top of here. So there you go. And I'll tell you what that's for in a minute. Also, here is the bottom part, I believe. So there's that. Pretty cool. Pretty simple. A pretty simple design, but I'm hoping it looks great. So how do you put it together? It's real simple. So let's hold off on that for a minute. Let's bust this out. This is the lighting kit for it, right? It's pretty simple. So you've got your little remote control, so you can change the lights on it. That's pretty neat. And then you also have the little lights that, turn it on and off. Batteries not included. How many remember that video or that movie? And you do have these little things that you can stick these pads to it. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. Now, when I initially got this set up, I actually threw this away. Don't throw it away. You don't need to throw it away. 1 second. That was weird. I got an alert that there was movement right at the front of my house, so I had to go check that out. It was nothing. But yeah, don't throw this little fishing line away. We're going to use it later. So don't be like me and throw this away. It comes inside that little box. Keep it. I threw it away. I had to go fish it out of the trash. So don't do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and kind of assemble it. Let me go get some batteries. Give me 1 sec. All right, back to it. I had these batteries just laying around. It takes, I think, 3 AA's each. So just go ahead and pop it open. Come on. There. I mean, it was already open. There you go. Let's put this in the bottom. Down there like that. And then cover it up like that. And then, is there a specific way? No. So just any old way there. And then I'm actually going to, here's what I'm going to do. Before I put all that stuff on, I'm going to, and I might speed through this part of the video. I'm going to take this fishing line right here and just put it through here right quick. So I'm probably going to speed up this part of the video. 1 second. All right, so I have some of this transparent wire, so I kind of just eyeballed it. I'm not super worried about where it's going to end up because I have some of it. If I screw it up, I could just go redo it. I'm going to go open up a Weapon X, so I'll be back. This goes, well, I got to cut this real quick, so I'll be right back. I got to go open up a Weapon X. And we're back. So I've cut this off. Correctly, trim down the sides there, and yeah, so let me see if I can get them in a good pose to put them in there. Right, head down maybe a little bit, claws, just I'm not you know, anybody, I'm not a super, you know, freaking poser guy, you know. I do some pretty decent poses, so hey, you didn't pose him. This was the, I don't know what the original pose was or how he was doing it or whatever. So we're just going to do it this way. And then we are going to, you know what? I'm curious though. 1 second. Hey, look, it does work. All right. Off. Okay. So you can use this remote to turn that on. I was just curious. All right. So let's hang him in there. Let's see. I suggest, this is my suggestion. Let's see if we can, try to do it to where you don't see any of it. Hold on. Let's see. What if I put him in? No. So I'm going to hang him in this way. And it might be a little too high. We'll see. Let's see. I'm going to try and get it up as high as the cord will go. Because I eyeballed it from, like, if this was at his armpits or something. But let's see if we can, how low he can hang in there. Oh. That's pretty good, I think, right there. All right, then we'll slide this in, like that, and then doggone it. All right, here we go. We got to put this around it. You don't have to do it my way. I mean, I'm sure you guys can do it way better than me, but I'm just not going to argue. Here you go. There you go. And then you'll just lay them in here like so. Like that. There he is. Let me move this up a little bit so you can get a better view. There we go. Bring this up a little bit too. Get a more, let me see. Here we go. I might even turn off the lights a little bit too, so you guys get the full effect. All right, let's see. Well, let's just turn it on, see how bright it is. So just on. Hey, what about the top one? Uh-oh. Oh, I know why. All right, let's see what it looks like now. Hey, look at that. Actually pretty cool. A different color, a different color. Let's go with yellow. Ooh, so stupid. Let's go with blue. Let's go with red. Alert. Oh, it flashes. Let's see if it flashes. Ooh, crazy, crazy. All right, let's go back to red. Is there a smooth? Ooh, that's cool. Transitions. Oh, so stupid. All right, hold on. There you go. I don't know. I think I like this one better, or maybe this bluish color better. What do y'all think? That color? But that looks more like water, right? That looks more like water, I think. So there's that. Let me turn off the lights, see what it looks like. There's that. Of course, here's what this one looks like over here. I mean, man, that's weak now. Now that I see it, that's a weak light over there. Compared to this one. I mean, this one looks good in the light, but it's a weak light. Turn that off. Man, that's weak. Anyways, I really like the way it came out. Let's see. Let me see if I can focus in a little better there. I like it. Anyways, I'm turning back lights back on. So, what do you guys think? I love it. That's why I picked up a couple of them. I think it looks fabulous. I'm going to add a little more color to it on the panels, maybe just to spice it up. Maybe a little bit of dry brushing or something. Maybe you guys can color it if you like. I don't know. Maybe that's not something that you want to do, but I just want to add a few more colors to it. Maybe down here, over here or something. But it just looks great, just like that. So, all right, guys. That's it. Hey, have a great Thanksgiving, and appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Let's start on that march down to 5,000. We're at 4,075 right now. Let's keep going. Let's continue to have some fun. Let's continue to grow the channel. And again, you know, my channel isn't about all of the drama. It really is mostly just about toys, because I love the hobby. That's what I love. I need to turn him a little bit, right? Let's see if we can turn him just a little. How about that? Oh, that's perfect right there. There you go. So anyways, guys, appreciate every single one of you. As you know, I do reviews on things that sometimes are a little bit off the beaten path, because I love supporting mom and pops. I love independent companies, and I love to review things that not everybody's reviewing. You know, sometimes I get kind of bored of just here's an action figure that 30 other YouTubers reviewed. Okay. Now, every now and then I'll do one just because I want to do it, but sometimes I just like to review stuff that's off the beaten path. So anyways, guys, appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you're enjoying my shenanigans, if you're enjoying the hunts, the reviews, the news, why not like, why not subscribe? What's the worst that can happen? We can bump into each other at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show and grab yourself a deal, a steal, or a sticker. The next show is, I'm going to put the logo up here so you guys can know. I believe it's, but don't pay attention to me. Whatever the graphic says, pay attention to that. And I'll see you guys down there at the Metroplex show this December, this coming month. So appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching my shenanigans, I'll keep rolling them out.